African reports back again. It's not long that I ain't in. Bring the honest. We shall make you feel what I say.
The sustained talks I've been having with her ever since that party, every part of me has become electric, wired, and I'm losing my senses. I'm lost in daydreaming and scheming on how I can stay with her forever. But on the other part of me, I want to keep daydreaming while the other side seeks to be set free because I'm gambling with life. Welcome to Afro Day Reports. I'm with my partner in crime, John Remy Smokey.
Yo.
I want to ask you something.
Please.
What could this be? Could it be like a crush or an obsession?
Oh, basing on what I've seen, it's this person, they've been communicating. That means there was some bit of intimacy. But if it's a crush, you don't so much have this communication with this person. It's only optical nutrition you enjoy with that person, but you don't so much have this mutual contact. But it's more so of obsession.
Okay, how can you tell that someone is obsessed with you? What are those signs?
Yeah, well, before we look at the signs, by virtue of definition, in my own assumption, obsession is like an emotional sickness that may lead someone to feel non-special anymore, to the extent of having negative impact to the self-esteem. So if you look at the effects, if you look at the signs, you may find that this person is so much over attracted to you, to the extent that every time that comes on his mind, it's you. Then there is also rapid contacts to you, to the extent of annoyance. This person, every time we're calling, and you feel insecure, annoying. He doesn't know that you have better things to do.
But what can you tell him you're annoyed?
You cannot tell him because that's his own obligation. That's what he feels. It's emotional sickness. He can't control it. In fact, some even reach an extent of over sending gifts just to trap you into love. Besides that, there are also some other people who can go to the extent of pissing you off when you're in your opposite gender friends.
How?
You feel insecure whenever you talk to the male side, or when you're talking to the opposite gender, basically. And there are those, like in this social era where we're having this media, you find that some others will go to download all your photos, like maybe on Facebook. They keep them to their...
Very,
it's so really annoying.
Yeah.
And not only that, you find that even they can go to overlooking at your posts. They'll have all the details on Facebook. And even when your friends comment, they'll even get pissed with your friends when they say something good about you.
Do you think it's curable? How can we avoid it?
Yes, I know it's curable, but also it depends on the stages. There are people who are so desperate. But when I was reading that, when I was listening to that person is so desperate.
Desperate, yeah.
And the best thing to do is go for supportive therapy.
What is supportive therapy?
It's more so of going to counseling, group counseling, group discussions, and besides that, you can also help this person if you're the person in question who is affecting that person who is obsessed to you.
Yeah.
You can humble yourself, talk to him, and tell him the reality that stop dreaming. It was just an obsession.
Oh, it's not easy.
It's really not easy, but you have to help that person.
What if I find out like he's so obsessed with me and I start, freaking out and I run away? What might happen to me? What next?
Yes, it's really good if you know that someone is so much obsessed to you, and knowing that the stage at which that person is in is terrible.
Yeah.
It's better you disappear. But
he won't come and look for me and kill me.
But yes, he will. Depending on how desperate such people are, because some of them resort into revenge to win that love back. At least he would like to affect you.
So that you don't go for anyone else.
So that really don't go for anyone else. Or, in fact, a lot of problems that these people can resort to. You may find that some of them are really going to alcohol. They can resort into drugs. The others who can go into committing suicide. Some others, besides that, they go for murder. If not that, there are people who have this even self-blame in them, that they will start saying, why did I do this? So you don't feel yourself anymore. You're affected with that. So really, obsession when it's on its serial side,
I think you
it's
need
terrible.
to go to a hospital when you get an obsession, because according to what you said,
Yeah.
I think it's very dangerous.
That's my opinion, and I've seen people having that problem.
Anyway, our viewers, you don't have to stress over small things. You have your dreams and you have to achieve them. So just get up and walk or run.
And remember, if you have any other question connected to love issues, we got also a page called Matters of Love, Smoggy. You can always go inbox us your problem, then we discuss about it. We're not perfect, but we just want to share and discuss with you, because sharing is
Caring.
with African Reports. Maximum respect and thanks.
Encuentra